turn, we stunning. You motherfuckers frontin', we rollin'.
Warning.
Explicit content.
Come find me, I'll hit you with a potion, man. All we do is grind drugs.
Ugly gang shit. I get high. I get high. Wait, is it more? Wait. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. Smoking on exotic weed, killing bad energy. I don't let it get to me, so they try to get me in my dream, but all my demons died out. I feel so alive now. You can't kill my vibe now. You can't bring my high down. I can feel the energy, and yes, the past is history. Heavy meditation keeping me away from misery. Walking through the galaxy when I wake up back to reality. I get so fucking high, I can't feel anything. Light another blunt, all my problems start to drain. Henny in my cup, cause it numbs my brain. I'm so fucked up that I can't think. I'm so fucked up that I can't think. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing.
Oh, good morning, jerk-offs. Look at this fool. Who is this guy?
Hey, you don't know who it is.
What up, Simply? What up, Naughty Nicky? Good morning, jerk-off. Yeti.
I'm just filling in for T-Rap because apparently that motherfucker don't know how to work.
Listening, getting ready for work? Hell yeah, Simply.
Have a good day at work, Simply. I don't know you because I'm a fucking clown, but I feel like you're good people. Does this not work?
Nope. Maybe if you would have came on and had some funny stuff to say, it would have worked, but...
Honestly, dude, I was taking a poop and I was like, I have a clown mask. I think I could...
You didn't even come on and be funny or scary. You just sat there like a weirdo.
I mean, dude, that's who I am, bro.
You sat there like me. You said, "Hi, guys."
You're right, dude. Hi, guys. My name's T-Rob. I mean, I'm a clown.
Hi, I'm wearing a clown mask.
Do you want to see me in my clown mask? Who do you think this is? Oh, my gosh, bro.
What you doing this morning? Did you just wake up, you fool?
Yeah, dude, I had a long night of methamphetamines and shit, dude. It was...
What up? What up, CSL?
It was a lot, bro. Too much meth.
What up, Robert? Well, you keep saying stuff like that, you might get fired for drug abuse.
Drug abuse rituals.
That's your alarm, T-Rup. That's your alarm to tell you shouldn't
You're an
do those
idiot.
things.
That's my alarm to tell me that I'm fired.
Yep.
Dude, I fucking got a...
Nobody recognized the earlobes.
Oh, no, nobody recognized the earlobe. You're right. Okay. I'll sew them up next time. What was I going to say?
Anybody wants to pop up? Come on, pop up.
Pop it up, baby.
Pop it in, because I guarantee you T-Rup didn't learn about the Markhor Goat. So I guarantee you there's no Earth Dweller today.
It's a Markhor Goat.
Somebody doesn't he doesn't wake up in time to do his job. You
know? It's a Markhor Goat. It likes to be called Mark, though. It doesn't like to be called. His name is short for Mark.
Markhor.
Markhor, yeah, but he doesn't like to be a whore because, he'll be hoary one day, but he's Mark. He's
the Markhor Goat.
Yeah, he's not.
What up, Ogie? What up, bad guy?
Is Markhor another name for parkour? Because goats get down, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Another bad one.
Really? Let me share this.
It's a little too late for that. What'd you do last night? We're in the middle of a show. Focus on the show and talking.
I know. I'm just what I do last night.
Yeah.
I went to Kayla's birthday party last night.
You weren't here when I got here.
Yeah, but you're the type of dude that shows up at 11 o'clock when the party's over.
It was 10 o'clock.
11 o'clock.
It was 10.
Because I left with Uncle Mike at 10.
You must have left right before I got here then.
It's pretty much what happened then.
I came in, TJ Madison was leaving, and that's when I came in. It was like maybe 10:05.
Did you hear about TJ Madison? Madison's renting that other place out?
Yes, I heard that TJ Madison's going to be our neighbor.
Not like a neighbor, but like a neighbor. You know what I'm saying?
Be our neighbor, yeah.
He's going to be a floor neighbor, not like the next door neighbor.
I got to say, you make fun of me for the way I talk all the time, but there's times when I have to translate what you say quite often.
Like what? Name an example, or it's not true.
Did you hear that TJ Madison is gonna rent that place over there?
That was perfect. That was perfect lay down for the track. Like I said, dude, I make people better. That is my job on this earth.
Maybe you should worry about making yourself better.
Why make me better when I'm fucking perfect? Why? Why?
Oh fuck. Toxic masculinity like that. That's not gonna be. That can't be.
Well, what did you get on your Facebook post? You said. I fucking hate you, dude. What'd you say though? You said I just want to be. I want my kids to know that I tried my hardest or whatever. And I said, just fucking
listen. I'm gonna tell you right now. Whenever you comment on my Facebook page, I do not read anything. I don't read it because I know it's something dumb. What up, Masshole? Good morning,
dude.
Masshole without his goatee over there. Whoa.
Oh, what the fuck? Do we got a 20-year-old Masshole in here, or what's going on?
What'd you do with my buddy Masshole, and why are you a clone?
Am I echoing though? Hold on. I think I am. No?
You're not on our end.
All right, cool. Yeah, I don't know. I shaved away a couple decades, I guess. Shaved off a couple decades.
Wow, you don't look a day over 20. It's like, a funny thing is.
Right?
Yeah, now you look younger than T-Rup for sure.
Dude, I don't know, dude. Look at that ring around the rosy on top of his head, bro. You better chill out.
Dude, look at yours.
I was just mentioning, I thought T-Rup was growing his hair back to be nice to his ma, to give her some nice holiday photographs, and then he goes and shaves it right before fucking.
Listen,
Yeah, that's what a mental breakdown will do for you.
yep. That's exactly what I meant to break down.
I was like, his mom's gonna be so happy. She's gonna have like a head of hair in her pictures this year and shit. And
Okie says, "Who the hell's younger here?"
What up, what up, Okie?
I'll
Yeah,
tell
it
you
was.
right now, the youngest one here looks like he's the oldest one here.
I'm the youngest one.
No shit.
Bitch, I'm not that old. I don't look old.
Hey, I'm glad you're not entirely dumb.
He caught that one. He caught it.
A little bit.
What's up, Flavor Labs? Good to see you. Flavor
No, but
Labs,
Josh said he just wants to
top of
show
the
his
morning,
kids.
brain turkeys.
show his kids that he's tried his hardest or whatever. He wants them to know that. And I was like, just be like T-Rup, bro, and you will be exactly perfect with no at all negativity, dude.
If I was like T-Rup, I would just be sitting in my house all day.
I'm gonna tell you what, I can relate. I was a lot like T-Rup, but a lot less. I didn't do all the drastics, the fucking permanent shit. You know what I mean? But like, I've always had people looking at me funny, always, by the way I dress, the things I liked. You know, a lot of the things that I used to like and get made fun of are common fucking trends these days.
Dude, that's what I told my daughter, Masshole.
Happy nature. Good morning.
She come at me and she said, "Why are people so mean?" And I said, "Kim, because they think you're weird. But the cool thing is when you graduate, that weird shit is what you want. What you want to hang out with is somebody that's weird.
That weird shit. Those weird people are the cool people. If
those weird people are the cool ones. Those are the ones that do the fun drugs." And I mean, for real, dude, it's like once you try so hard to be whatever Miss Popular or whatever through high school, then you go out and you're like, dude, it's way cooler being weird. It's funner.
T-Rup had bad role models.
What?
Yeah.
No, actually, my dad is a man amongst men, dude. And
that's only a role model.
Oh, my brother's a man amongst men. My mom was.
Hang on. Do we know what that means before we say it?
A man amongst men?
Well,
I mean, my daddy could beat up your daddy.
It'd be a close one. Them old fucks could get it, though.
But it says here role model. It didn't say male role model.
Right.
Well, I had a couple grandmas that were sweet as a button, dude.
I had a couple grandmas that would swear up and down they would break every goddamn bone in your body every 5 minutes of the day too.
Dude, my dad's mom.
Right?
My dad's mom, she fucking every rule at my house was every rule at her house, and she enforced them. I'll tell you what.
Get in the bowl, McGee. What's up? Good morning.
Ttoes.
Oh man. So yeah. So Josh, Robert gave Randy Barton 20 pounds of goose meat, right? And Randy Barton made and I know you're gonna hate me after this. I
thought we called him Redbeard on here.
Redbeard, Lake Erie Legends.
Lake Erie Legends.
made some jerky, you know. Captain Redbeard, the one.
Whatever you do, do not tell T-Rup your alias because he will blow your cover.
He's like, yeah, he's been undercover for 6 years. Oh, John, that's my buddy, dude. He's in witness protection. The whole mob is looking for him.
They got to relocate him now.
Yeah, my buddy John. He's right next door on Hagerman.
John, yeah, dude, he lives over there on Hagerman, dude. He's fucking cool as fuck.
I would have at work all the time over at fucking.
I see him all the time at the restaurant, bro. He's cool as fuck.
Yeah, goes there every Thursday.
Yeah, every Thursday at 6 o'clock, he'll be there, dude. I promise, dude. He's a fun guy.
You wore a dress. No real dad or brother would play that. Yeah, right.
My brother was there. My best man, bro.
Any real dad or brother will love you for whoever you are.
What's up, Okie? What you got on that, dog? My dad bought me J's to match my fucking dress.
He wore a dress, but he married a woman still.
Yeah.
Married a fucking dime piece, dude. Married a fucking dime, dude.
Hey, that beautiful woman might be a little bit crazy and want to have sex with his butt, but she is
their own
woman.
She wants me to wear the dress and grow my hair out so she can pull it.
How else is she supposed to wear the pants? T-Rope gotta wear the dress. Big fucking deal.
Hey, and jeans don't fit well on my scars, so I mean, you know she's wearing the pants. But Mr. Redbeard made some jerky for Robert. I went over to Robert's and he gave me.
I got some jerky right here.
From
yeah, it's from
Lee's Market. Lee's Market. Hell yeah. That's good as fuck.
It's the best jerky in the world, if you ask me.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Remember we went out to the island that one time and you got a little bit. You're like, dude, I had to grab some of this. And I was like, why'd you have to grab it? And you said,
best jerky of your entire life.
Oh.
now that Masshole knows how to infuse like everything, let me have a shot at that fucking title.
Yeah. Right.
I gotta.
Yeah.
I went there yesterday and we talked a little bit, and she gave me a free sample of this brand new, not even been packaged up on the shelves for consumption, Bloody Mary flavored.
What?
Yeah, Bloody Mary flavored beef jerky, and I'm telling you what, I didn't think Lee's Market beef jerky could get any better.
So I'm a little bit happy I'm telling you this because I'm not there to try the Lee's Market beef jerky. So Robert gave me, there was 3 flavors: original, like a barbecue, was it musk, whatever, something weird, and then there was a Cajun flavor, right? You weren't there the next day. After I had the jerky, I ate all the Cajun and the OG. There's only hickory left for my wife. And I said, do you want that whole bag? Because I could bring some to Josh to have him try it. She's like, I'm going to eat that whole bag.
You
I was
can
like,
still
well,
bring me a couple sticks. I'm eating all this. I'm eating all my jerky then. I brought it into the studio to share with you. But guess what?
Dude, the Cajun shit was so good. And the whole time I'm eating it, I'm like, Josh would love this. He's gonna love this. And then all of a sudden it was the last piece. And I was like, damn, it's either he gets this piece or I get this piece. And I was like, fuck God.
You see how T-Rup is? You see how T-Rup is?
I brought
that dude at least 7 pieces of jerky here, and he didn't even think of me one little bit.
I thought of you. I thought of giving it to you.
Yep. Right before he didn't save you any, he thought about it.
I said this. I was like, Josh would really appreciate this.
I just have to remember that.
But I would appreciate it more. Bro, if you're going to be bald, you got to have some facial hair. People are going to think you're going to have cancer.
Right?
Not really, because you can see the 5 o'clock shadow and shit. It doesn't look like he's fucking bald faced.
Right.
Boy, he's fucking bald on top though. That thing is fucking crispy. You can slip right off that motherfucker.
I've been shining that shit for years.
Yeah.
When did you start noticing the hairline was falling back?
Your age.
Really?
Yep.
Dude, my brother was gray. He had salt and pepper hair at 16.
Yep.
He's 32 now, and there's a lot of salt and a little bit of pepper. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say right around 29, I'd say maybe another year from now for you is when I started, like it started going back some. And then by the time I was like 34 or 35, it just wasn't working because I had long ass hair, it just, and I just was like, one extreme to the other. I'm like, fuck it. I'm not, there's nothing. Yeah. I don't want to pick a hairstyle to work with.
You just pick both. You grow your long-haired horseshoe,
right? The Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
I'll do the Hogan.
Yeah, I want to get the Hulk Hogan, but I want to have it dreads. But I can grow hair right here. But a line of dreads right around my fucking head like this, I'll take off a hat like you didn't expect that.
I was gonna leave
that's the alien.
I was gonna leave the cap on the back with the long ass ponytail coming out of it and shit. But but I needed to find a job, and I didn't think that. I thought that would make it harder for me.
Right. Can't have a rat tail coming into work here.
Right.
Dude.
Right. They'll be like, what the fuck is that?
Full head of hair at 9.
Well, dude, my buddy Zay, he was 16 years old, and this motherfucker had a fucking only this much of a hairline all the way back to the middle of his head. He was 16 years old. That's when I met him, right? This motherfucker literally has hair his hair only grows an inch above his head. Like he's that bald and he's only 25, dude.
Right. He's got like the razor Mr. T.
But that's gone now. But at 16, that's all he had was a fucking little incy bincy mohawk if he would have left it. And yeah, dude, but now it's fucking clean all the way to an inch above his ear. For real, I've never seen a man with less hair in my life.
I worked with a guy back in the day. He if he didn't take his hat off, you would have thought he had a full head of normal hair. But as soon as that hat come off, you're like, whoa, because he was a truck driver and he wore a trucker hat all the time. And I swear to God, up until the point of him taking it off, you had no idea. It was so shocking.
Dude, my Uncle Jim in Tennessee, bro, he was a truck driver too. You know those socks that you wear for motorcycle, you can put above your face and not get bugs in your face and shit? So he puts that scarf on top of his head. He calls it his hair. And he's got the back of a mullet on the back of his head. So it's only a little patch, but it's long and curly. Yeah. And when he puts the hat on, you think that motherfucker has hair as fuck, but he's only got the little patch in the back right here. It's a little soul patch in the back, but it's so cool. When he's got that hat on, it looks like he has a luscious mullet, and he takes that motherfucker off. He's clean, bro.
A luscious mullet.
Yeah. I want to do something with my hair, dude. I cut it because of a mental breakdown, but I'm going to grow it out again and see what I can do with it.
You probably, with your track record, not much.
Yeah, I'm probably going to fucking shave it in a week or something. Something bad's going to happen.
I'm surprised you even still have a beard.
Oh, dude, I almost cut it off. Because I was like, who grows a beard under their fucking chin?
You should probably at least trim it.
No, I like it long like this.
You're looking a little bit. You're looking a little bit like
everything beyond this plane is left alone.
Yep. And that's weird. It's because I was like, babe, I have a beard and it looks big, but it literally, I shave it off of my chin, off of my jawline, everything.
Hey, Jebediah.
So it's all night. Yeah. I need one of those hats.
Right.
T-Rup was thrown out of the fucking Amish community for his tattoos and beliefs, but he still rocks the fucking beard.
You can kick me out of Amish land, but you can't kick the Amish out of me, bitch.
Yeah, because he's gay. You have a good one, Ttoes.
I hope it's not fucking slam packed in every fucking store you go into, Ttoes.
Looking like an Amish gangster. Yeah, right.
You can see him with that like long fucking black tie, the wide like strings, like the long bow.
He likes men at night. That's all. That's true. Night Train.
The Men
Men at Night. You know, I've always watched Nick at Night, hoping a man named Nick would come in my room at night.
Your jokes are horrible today.
Terrible.
That was so good, dude. Nick at Night, bro.
Every joke you've told so far is just a flat line. It's okay. You're trying. That's what counts.
Hey, you gotta bomb to know how to fucking do comedy. Bombing's important. What?
Careful. I said.
Want me to do Kegels with my butthole?
No, I you know what? I came on with my shirt off because I wanted to promote my OnlyFans.
That you don't have?
Made one last night, and my profile picture is just my butthole with a couple hemorrhoids on it.
I swear to God, if hot air could fly, you would never come down.
Does that mean I'm talking shit?
That's all you do.
Oh.
I can see him in overalls pulling a horse in the field. Nah, bro, he can't pull his own weight in the field. What you talking about?
Dude.
Only fan, singular, exactly.
Only bad, yo.
And her name is
only one request.
Her name is Jess.
Put your shirt on. It's the only request from your OnlyFans.
Yeah. And the request is, please quit doing this, dude. Please quit doing this.
Okay, how much? Stop.
I'm tired of my fucking phone blowing up with your butthole, dude. Stop.
They'd be like, you'll stumble across that like really, really like rich person that can't help themselves and like, no, I'll pay you anything to stop making content because I can't. Every time you post, I have to watch now.
Yeah.
Like, you just need
My wife caught me up. My wife caught me up subscribing to OnlyFans, and she made me go to your site, and that's all I can watch now. And I really don't want to do it no more.
That's my favorite part because you never fucking know what the fuck's gonna be said or shown. You have no idea. Like maybe T-Rup's gonna show his hemorrhoid today. Maybe he's gonna cry. Maybe he's gonna fucking just sit there and come on with a clown mask and be weird. Maybe
I had some shit that was
shit the bed all the time, you know, but
I had some shit that was formulating in my head, but you brought I don't know, the sound wasn't on. I couldn't hear the fucking the music, so you brought yourself on, and I was like, wait, the music's already done? Why the fuck can I hear nothing? And by the time you brought me on, I was fucking clueless, bro.
He said he missed his cue.
Yeah, I did.
One vote on hemorrhoid.
It's one vote on the Hemi.
What up, Robin?
What up, Rosin?
Hey, it's me standing there naked, and I'm like, hey, does that thing got a Hemi? And I saw my butthole, and there's a roid right there.
It's got a Hemi under the hood.
And right when I show you the hemorrhoid, I fart, so it makes a motor sound. Oh. Yeah, dude, my truck's in the shop right now.
Good. About time.
It's inside, actually, too. I seen it at the shop with the hood open and everything, so.
I almost am ready to take mine to the shop.
Yeah, I think I got a little problems with it. I got a wheel bearing bad, and I got a miss, and I can't figure out what the miss in the motor is.
Well, if we're talking we're talking about your truck. Okay, I thought we were talking about your brain for a minute.
Oh no, my brain's fucked. The code says it's cylinder 8 that's not combusting. So. That's what I'm thinking.
Is that the one closest to the fucking steering shaft?
He don't know.
Yeah.
It probably is, man. That's always a pain in the ass. That one, they always bust the fucking plug. That one always fucks up the first.
Really?
Yeah. No, it's either 1 or 8 usually, I think. But it's the one near.
8's in the back. Right. Yeah, you're right. In the back, right next to where my steering column would be.
When's the last time you changed your spark plugs or any of that?
Yep.
Me?
Check the cable
No,
on that bitch.
Masshole. We're talking about your truck, but I'm asking Masshole about his.
Oh no, I bought it at 90,000. I only put maybe
Once or nones?
none. It was when I bought it, it was tuned up. They said, but
Good morning, Megan.
good morning.
I think you're on to something. Yeah, right?
Yep.
Good morning, Sam. Hope you're
Yeah,
happy.
and I was like, dude, I don't want to be in the middle of winter. I just got new tires with this motherfucking truck, dude. I'm not gonna fucking be in the middle of the winter fucking needing a wheelbarrow or wheelbarrow or wheel bearing or something like that, bro. And I'm not gonna fuck it up. And I'm not getting my fat ass on the cold ass ground right now, the muddy, wet, nasty fucking ground. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
And let's
You
face it, dude.
Hey,
You do all that on your
you
truck,
want to
T?
know something funny? You want to know something funny? You have a garage.
That's what I'm saying. You do all that on your own stuff, T?
No, he
Still
does
cool.
not.
No, I have my dad. I can't get really. I'm not really good on the floor anymore.
You got tools and equipment access.
My dad's
to it,
got all the tools.
Yeah. Well, you got access. You can go. You could bring your shit over and be like, I need to do this, and
Yeah.
usually.
But me and my dad tried to fucking diagnose it, and it was so fucking weird. We were like, dude,
Electrical shit's fucked up too. It could be in that. I think on those newer, if I remember your truck correctly, it probably has a coil pack on the fucking cable and bullshit. It could be something in that bullshit too.
It does. It also has that weird coil pack distributor too.
Yeah.
The expensive or the more expensive ones.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So
does your truck do weird shit with the firing patterns to save gas and all that bullshit? Is it that new? Or
no, it's only a 2011.
Okay,
it's only a 2011. Yeah. So what I think, because they put tow mirrors on it and shit, they just use that truck for towing a trailer. And then they brought it to a Dodge dealer, traded it in for I believe it was a nicer towing package, like had a Hemi in it and shit like that, a better towing package. But they decked out the truck that I have with a whole bunch of shit, like a whole bunch of extra shit. So it's not that bad. I drove with a trailer one time and it was a small one, dude. I really wish. That's one thing I want to learn is how to back up a trailer. Good.
I can help you with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can help you with that. It's not that hard.
It's hard because it's not that hard, but it's because I learned a lot from semi drivers when I was a shipping dude. Because I was maintenance at that place I was before I wrecked the motorcycle, and they would, when shipping needed help, I would always do it. And what fascinated me is how these motherfuckers pull up and back right up into this tiny little fucking thing with this giant ass fucking vehicle. It's pretty cool. It always fascinated me. So I was like, look at what he's doing. What the fuck is he doing? He's turning this way and turning that way. Holy shit.
You know what's real hard, T, is when you got how you got the extended cab truck, so it's kind of a long truck, and if you had like a really short fucking trailer on that, that's hard to back up, bro. That's real hard. That trailer, every time you move the steering wheel a little bit, the trailer's like turning like all the way.
You know the shipping company Yellow?
Yeah.
Okay. So I know the girl that lives in Michigan for Yellow, that she's one of the drivers. Best fucking driver of a semi I've ever seen, and she's a fucking female.
Oh yeah,
dude. There was a road. It was a 2-lane road.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say over there, T-Rup?
She's the best semi driver I have ever seen in my whole entire life. Men suck.
She's a female.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody thinks men drive fucking semis like a king. I seen men fucking run over curbs like a motherfucker. This girl was on Dunbar, 2-lane street, had to back into somewhere. There was cars everywhere, bro. One fluid movement. Almost, you didn't even have to hit your brakes, bro. She went zoop, zoop, and pulled right in, dude. And I waved at her because I used to fill her truck up sometimes. I waved at her and fucking was so happy when I seen her, dude, because I was like, that was the best whip job I've ever seen in my life.
I had a dude wake me up because we were driving as a team. You know, we each drove the truck for our shifts of the day. So it was CRST, Cedar Rapids Steel Transport. But I was in the back sleeping it was my sleep time, right? Dude wakes me up. We're in the middle of fucking Queens, New York, and he took a wrong fucking turn and couldn't get out of there. And I had to back the truck up like fucking like 1,000 feet backwards down a one-way fucking street in Queens with cars parked on both sides of the fucking road.
Oh my God! One move of the fucking steering wheel, you're cranking a car, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Dude, it was a fucking dude. I'm rubbing crust out of my eyes and shit. I'm walking around the truck looking at I'm like, where the fuck are we? He's like, well, it says to take a left up here, but there was no way he was taking that left. There was just no.
Dude, you were driving like you were.
This fucking dude from the barbershops out there with his a bowl of tortellini salad. He's out there. He's like, oh man, here we go. He's like, you're doing good. He's like, you're doing good. Oh man, this guy was cracking me up. He's like, last week the same thing happened over here. He's like, and that guy, he hit everything. He hit everything. He's like, he was hitting cars over here. He was hitting cars over there. I moved my car. He's like,
yeah, I seen semi trucks take out whole stop signs, bro. No, what the fuck?
Sam
like, it was the same thing as you.
Back up a trailer. Females do everything better.
Dude,
hey, you can back that trailer up on me, girl.
Back that trailer, girl. No, but for real, I feel like
know me.
Males just want to get the job done as fast as possible. Females will literally look at every aspect of it and get it done perfectly.
Listen,
I'm a male. You know what? I'm different though. I'm stupid. I'm a stupid male.
Yes, you are that guy that just wants to get the job done, is riding over curbs and bumping into shit. That's you.
I'm a very cautious. Ever since I hit that van, I am a very scared driver.
I know 100%. We have to cheer you on and encourage you to do U-turns.
Josh, I did one after that. I promise.
I know. I encouraged you. I was there.
Oh, were you there for the one that I actually did?
Your poor wife. I know, right? We tell her that all the time, Sam.
Right.
So my wife asked, wait, what was I saying? My wife asked why my dad was so happy or so nice to her. And like, my dad came through for Christmas and bought the kids new beds and real cool looking beds and shit with headboards and all the cool fucking the shit to it. And he's like, I want my grandkids to be sleeping good, And she was like, why is your dad really so nice to me? And then I went up and talked to my dad personally, and I said, Dad, Jess is like, why are you so nice? She's like, she got you out of my fucking hair. I don't got to deal with you no more. Your wife does.
I owe her.
He said, the longer she keeps you, the more I respect her. I said, it's like, dude.
That's the truth.
He's telling you how it is. He's like, I owe her.
But I'll tell you what, Dad, I'm a 350-pound monster, dude. My wife can't tote me around on a wheelchair, dude. She said she thinks she could, but she would have to get a running head start to fucking start pushing a wheelchair with my fat ass in. There needs to be WD-40.
Your dumb ass would be putting your fucking foot down and making it harder and shit, holding the fucking wheels.
No, actually, the issue with, because I was crippled at the time, why it was so hard to steer me is because my legs had to be put straight because of the burn wounds, and the knee was broke, so it had to be put straight. And that fucking dude, it was like driving a semi in a fucking in a hotel. That's what it was like.
I've done that many times.
And then, one time my mom tried to turn me into a room and it hit my leg, the leg holder, and it dropped my fucking leg. Like, this is when I was barely walking, when the wounds were bleeding like a motherfucker. She dropped my leg. I was like, ah! Fucking fire, dude. Terrible. Let me tell you what, dude. Oh.
terrible.
Dude, honestly, my hospital stay was great, though, to be honest with you. I mean, I wouldn't have wanted to have a wife then because I was mean. I was mad. I was angry at everything. She wouldn't have fucking dealt with me. Because real talk, fucking hospitals fucking freak me the fuck out now.
Yeah, no, they've always freaked me out. Like even when I had my accident. Now, granted, I did not suffer as many injuries as your accident. I did get broken up pretty bad though.
Yeah.
But I was only in there for, it was like a day or two, and then I was home mending up before the surgeries and the surgery I had to have. You know, they wanted me to heal up and shit. The bone to heal, and then a little bit of therapy even to build some muscle up before they do a surgery, because you're going to be immobile again.
Yep. You have to get it. You have to get it going, dude. Because like they said to me, when I woke up, they were worried about me not bleeding out of my brain. So they were worried about, I forget where that scar is. Right here. They were worried about drilling a hole in my head and releasing the pressure from my brain. They didn't give a fuck about my knee. They didn't think I was going to live. You know, I had that 5% chance of survival.
Yeah.
So they just meshed. They took a mesh, you know, those little mesh things for surgery, and they meshed my bone together, my knee bone, and just put it back and was going to hold it straight. So my knee would have healed like this, and it would have never been able to move until surgery, right? Man. So that's what they were saying to me, and I was like, Dad, do you think I'd be able to walk if I just started bending my knee now while it was healing? And so I'd have my dad help me take the brace off, and because you can't sleep with a knee fucking totally straight. You cannot. I don't care who you are. I fucking had to bend it a little bit, and every night and shit like that. And then by a month of me sleeping with my knee bent, I had it going at a fucking full 90-degree angle for, you know, and they said I was never going to bend my fucking knee again. And then that next couple weeks, I was up and walking when I shouldn't have been walking from the jump.
Yep. I remember how it was. Having to use the towel to pull on it, just to pull it further every day. You know what I mean? All that shit. I remember having to do all that with my knee. Yep.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who you are, dude. You fall off a motorcycle.
Yep.
Any way, shape, or form, that fucking hurts. It does not feel good. I don't care if you hit a van. I don't care if you had less injuries than me. You drop something that doesn't have four walls. You drop something, so that means you hit the fucking ground.
Mm-hmm.
And you weren't going fucking 3 miles an hour when you wrecked. I guarantee fucking you.
No. Mm-mm.
And so, a lot of people say, yeah, I wrecked my motorcycle, but it wasn't nearly as bad as you. You still wrecked the fucking motorcycle, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's one of the most dangerous things you can do on the road.
My body got more wrecked than the bike did.
Straight up. My bike was totaled, but so was my body. My body was totaled too.
Yeah, my body got a lot more damage than the motorcycle did in my accident.
Yeah, you're right. The only difference is my body eventually started running again, or well, not running, but walking again. And that piece of shit ass fucking Fat Bob is in the fucking junkyard, baby. I said him.
You can't blame that bike.
Fuck no. That's the sad part. When I woke up, I blamed the bike.
Nope, it was
when
not.
When I woke up, I blamed the bike. The best thing I ever did was think about it one time, and I was like, that was all me. I did that.
That's what my father told me about when I got my first dirt bike. He said, this is only a machine. It only does what you tell it to do.
Yeah. So if you eat the back of a van, bro, you told it to. Well, my dad knew what would happen. He correlated it. He's a biker. He correlated it in his head. But I woke up and I was like, oh, it was this and this and everything else was wrong. And it wasn't me at all. And he was like, yeah. And then 6 months later, I was like, Dad, I think it was my fault. And he was like, no shit, you fucking idiot. You know, he already correlated that fucking months ago.
Well, you did hit your head hard in that accident, so you know what I mean. Fuck it. They cut you some slack on how long it took you to figure it out.
Well, they said, you're right. They said my dad thinks he makes a funny joke all the time. And like if I'm talking off the rail or anything like that, he's like, "Dude did hit a fucking van with no helmet on." You know. And my dad really says I need to wear a helmet. Like he said it as a joke when I was growing up because I was a stupid kid. Come on, and then and then now he was like, I really think you do need a fucking helmet because if you hit your head one more time, you're out. You're done. And that's true.
You're done forever.
Yeah, that's true. And I don't know. Actually, they thought I was gonna be brain dead. And then I sat on a horse one time, dude, and it fucking bowed in the middle. Yeah. And then he fucked me off.
I know several traumatic brain injury people that have had it. I know one lady's daughter that was in a really bad car wreck, you know, and they told her that her daughter was never going to talk again and all that stuff. She started giving her fish oils of all things. It was like concentrated fish oils.
It repairs the brain.
Well, she swore by trying it, and you know it worked for her kid. I mean, her kid. I don't think her kid ever got back to 100% mental capacity, but she's a lot better than they ever thought she was going to get ever.
Nothing's wrong. I'm just letting these guys talk.
Because he didn't have nothing traumatic happen to him. The only thing traumatic that happened to him is he fucking dyed his hair. Bag. No.
What did he say? What was he saying?
He said it's time for his timeout.
Dang, that's like a 5-minute timeout, I think.
You gotta do your Earth Dweller, don't you? How's he gonna do that?
Oh, well, I was going to say, guess what time it is, folks?
This is Earth.
Just kidding, because he didn't do his homework.
Uh-oh.
T-Rup,
you are unprepared? You're getting the unprepared, Mark?
Honestly.
He got a 0 for the day.
Honestly, I woke up, it was like 9:20, and I seen Josh's text, and then I fucking woke up again, it was 9:45. You're blaming the bike again, T.
Sounds like excuses.
That's not the problem. You should have did it last night.
Sounds like excuses.
You're right.
Yep.
You're right.
You're blaming the bike again, T.
The goddamn motorcycle fucking made my brain forget.
Yep.
But they like I said, they thought I was going to be brain dead.
Say that.
Yeah.
Nitrate says no excuses.
Yep.
He's
losing points for his evolution for no homework. This is the de-evolution of T-Rup.
Right.
Losing stars.
You got to make up for it tomorrow. You got to make up for it tomorrow, T. You got to do 2 tomorrow.
The de-evolvation.
You're shorting everybody one. Come on.
All right. But they were telling
watching a show just fall apart.
Man, it's like you guys are fucking making me feel bad.
They should. It's called accountability, and they're holding you accountable for your laziness.
Count these nuts on your cheek, boy.
I woke up late. I didn't even have time to put a shirt on.
Yeah, I know. I took a shit when I woke up. I was sweaty and shit when I came on. That's why I put the mask on, because I was just done shitting. But back to my story, dude. They told me, I told you I had to relearn how to talk and shit, right? I told you I had to relearn how to talk. I woke up and I had to first learn how to breathe. But when I woke up, these guys were like, "Okay, we're waking him up today. So this is gonna see if if his brain's fucked or not or whatever." And I woke up, my fucking fat Bob. My dad had a Road King. Was it a Road King? It wasn't a Road King. It was a street. It was a decked out bike. It was a nice bike, whatever.
Tour bike.
And it was way faster than mine, bro. It had one more gear than my Fat Bob. So I'd be neck and neck with my dad in 5th gear, and this motherfucker drop a 6th gear and just right. So I was like, I woke up, and the first thing I said to my dad is, I seen my dad, because I was asking what happened and shit. But the first thing, because I asked everybody else what happened, my dad's sitting right next to me. I looked at him and I said, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting a Road King CVO, and fell asleep and went right back out. And he was like, that right there was when I knew your brain wasn't stupid. Like where your brain was still working at capacity. I just had to, I don't know, put my thoughts in straight order at that time. And then that's how I started learning how to breathe and shit. Because my dad was up there holding me accountable, saying like, bro, you were just talking fine the other day. You know what the fuck's happening. You're gonna be fine, you know. And then he was the one that held me to keep talking and to keep expanding my brain early. You know what I'm saying? So you don't lose it. You don't use it. You fucking lose it, dude. No matter what.
Right. Well, I was dating a woman that her daughter, she was walking home from school one day and a big fat tree branch broke and fucking fell on her head, hit her in the head. Like they thought she was going to die from that, just the injury alone. Like it cracked her head open and shit.
Should have broke her neck and everything, right?
It didn't break her neck. It cracked her fucking head open though. You know what I mean? But
I'll tell you that.
Yeah, like fucking but like when she woke up, like the doctors couldn't tell that kid shit. Like she's like, I'm gonna be fine. she's like, nah, I'm not listening to you say I'm not gonna be able to talk or walk or any of this. You know what I mean? Like she wasn't hearing it. I can't hear T either.
Nope.
She muted.
That's a blessing right there.
But yeah. What?
And that's a crazy thing to happen, just walking home from school or whatever she was walking home from, and then
her brother was walking with her, and like, you know, he had like guilt complexes over that he didn't see it and take the hit, really, like you know what I mean? The brother that was walking with her and shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of it was a freaky fucking thing, man, you know.
Good morning, Lena.
But you know, once she was able to, you know, come to and but like the doctors, when they were trying to break it down to her, like she was never gonna walk and all this kind of shit, she's like, no fucking way. Like she couldn't do a lot of shit. She couldn't do a lot of shit for a long time. Even though it didn't, like, she didn't break nothing in her body. It just hit her in the head, but it fucking hit her in the head. It broke her head. You know, her head got broke open.
Yeah, that's not gonna help anybody.
Lena. She says, sorry, I called him and messed things up.
Oh yeah, Lena, what a piece of shit. It didn't come through. Oh yeah, it did. It just did. I'll call you after the show, Lane. Dude, relearning that shit, like, it's all about mindset. Doctors came in my room. First thing they said out of their mouth, you had a 5% chance of survival. That's crazy. You shouldn't be here right now. So that's not good for the mental when you just wake up from something that's crazy. You'll never walk again. You're going to have trouble. We don't know how bad the brain injury is.
Yeah.
So we don't know where, you know, this is what they're all telling me, but they're looking at my dad while they're saying it. They're still thinking I'm brain dead. But I heard all this shit.
Yeah.
And right when I fucking accepted that shit, they left when they said I wasn't going to walk again. And my dad and the therapist walk in. Hey, what do you want to do? And I said, I want to fucking stand up. And that was because they told me I would not be able to do it. And it fucking hurt my fucking soul because 25 years old and I'm not going to walk again? Get the fuck out of here. You know, That's what I was thinking. And the therapist came in. He said, what do you want to do? I said, I want to stand up, bro. That's what I want to do today. I want to stand up.
Well, now was that a physical therapist?
Yep.
It was.
He wanted to see what I wanted to do, like arm movements, and because my shoulder was broke too, so he wanted to like stretch me out and shit. I was like, dude, I want to stand up today. We're not doing nothing but standing up. That is what we're doing, and we did it. I stood up for about a month, and that's when the nerves grew back for the fire. The fire in my legs burnt off all my nerves. So when you burn off a nerve, when it grows back like multiple. It has more nerves because you burnt this whole thing off. Now it's going to grow back because it doesn't want to die again. It fucking grows back more. And then the nerves all come out. And now they're all raw nerve endings. Raw as fuck, dude. So blowing air like that on it.
Yeah, I know.
Felt like you were lighting me on fire again, bro. Yeah. And
that's a similar process to how a birthmark works. Is
it nerve endings?
It's not necessarily nerve endings, but the cells reproduce like that. So the cells will double or triple in production, and then they keep doing that, and they keep doing that, and that's why a birthmark is created. I have a ton of nerve damage and blood vessel damage in my legs because they were burnt up so. And now they have scar tissues and shit like that in them. So sometimes if I don't lay down, if I sat up like all day and just sat in a chair or something like that, my feet would get like weird. They would get like weird spots on them because my fucking dude, it's poor terrible circulation. Yeah,
terrible circulation. Like this one on the side of my leg was 4th degree burns, so I got 3rd degree burns on the skin and 1st degree burns on my bone. They almost had to saw off my leg, but it's the littlest scar from a burn I have, but it was the deepest one.
See, you gotta get a handle on that now and form good habits throughout your entire life so you don't have circulation problems when you're old and have to adjust then.
That'd be cutting off my
Yeah, you don't want them to start chopping away bits and pieces off of you.
Yeah, I've been losing weight and shit, and now, dude, the last couple days, man, I went to Larson's with my brother and had a Larson's burger. That place you got those wings. Yeah, I got a fucking their burgers are one of the best in town, and I was just like, man, I haven't had red meat in a long time, so I did it, and I feel like that was my little cheat, and now I'm going right back to fucking doing what I was doing. It's gonna all be good, dude. It's just I gotta get my ass into shape, get my ass into thinking. Because my dad said, dude, you don't want surgery on your knee? Lose 100 pounds. I was like, all right, yeah.
Right.
He says, because I'll tell you one thing that ain't good for a knee:
a lot of weight.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, he ain't lying.
100%.
He ain't lying.
He said, you lose 100 weight, you put 3 years on that knee. So do you want surgery fucking 2 years or do you want surgery in 5? I said, okay, daddy-o. Okay, buddy.
Yeah. You got to build any muscles around it too.
I do. I walk a lot, Masshole. I love the
Yeah, but your body is naturally favoring that other leg. You know what I mean?
It's like fucking my hips. It's fucking my hips up.
Yeah. So like that's what I'm saying. If you got to work that leg alone by itself to be as strong as the what your body's doing to it naturally, your body's shifting all of its use to the other leg.
Right.
Or trying to, majority of it.
Actually, lately, because my other leg is so dominant over my right leg, it cramps because it's never been the leg that I'll like, when you lean over and you put a foot up or something like that. I'm leaning on my right foot, but now I can't do it. So I lean on my left foot, and my left foot hasn't done that my whole life. So it's like, hey man, what the fuck? Now I'm cramping.
I do relate to that 100%.
And that's crazy because like my right hand was the dominant hand. I fucked up the nerves in my fucking shoulder and my whole arm. And my brain don't communicate with my arm as good as it used to, and stuff like that. So I'm still alive though.
Hell
So
yeah.
I mean, it sucks. I can think it's the worst thing that's ever happened to me. But dude, I woke up today. I woke up late, took a shit, and jumped on a fucking show. That's what I did today, you know. And it couldn't have been like this, you know. It wouldn't have been like this if I wouldn't have tried. Because I'll tell you what, if I was in a wheelchair, I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be happy-go-lucky, fucking T-Rub. Hey, I'm in a wheelchair.
You know, your knee, I think, was a pretty bad injury and everything. But didn't you say the handlebar kind of tore you open?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that if your body had been a couple of inches in a different direction, there wouldn't have been nothing to talk about.
There wouldn't have been a 5% chance of shit, they said.
That's what I'm saying. Yep.
Because dude, the doctor said the only reason I can tell you lived is because you're so tall and you're so big. It's that's the only way that you're alive right here on my table today. That's what he said. And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, people told me because I was big and fat and shit that I was unhealthy or something. And they were like, I don't know, but your body was ready to fucking take that action. That's what it was. So I don't know. They because they were like, you wrecked perfectly. And I said, dude, I never wrecked a bike before in my life. It's my first time.
You did it like a pro then.
Yeah. So I baseball slid into it, Mass. I baseball slid into the back of a van.
You did the home plate?
Yep, home plate, bro. Knee went. They said the gas tank hit my knee and it bent the gas tank, and that's where the fire came, or the gas came out and got all over my leg. The worst leg that's burnt is the one with the fucking knee because the fucking gas leaked right there. Crazy. They put the men that saved my life put the fire out before it got to my butthole or my balls. That's some real men, dude. Could you imagine a taint third-degree burn or a fucking butthole third-degree burn, dude?
Be all wrinkly.
Ring of fire.
Be terrible. Scarred up. You don't want that, dude. Dude, the guy that saved my life came into the room 4 days.
No hair.
The guy that saved my life, my best friend from like preschool, man, he came into the room. I was sitting in there. It was my 4th day. I was still in a coma. And he said, Doc, did I save his dick? That's all he wanted to know. The doc lifted up my gown, and he said, that's a good dick right there. I did right. That's my best friend. I did that. I saved that motherfucker. You know, he was so happy that wasn't happening. You know, he was so in tune to figuring out what that was. The doctor showed him. The doctor felt the need to have to show him. Did I save that man's dick? That's what he said.
Doc, now that we know he's gonna live, I just want to know: did I save his dick? Is he gonna be a man still?
Yep, that's what he did. And after that, he said, "I knew you were gonna be fine, T-Rub. I knew you were gonna be fine." I said, "Shut the fuck up, bro."
That's your OnlyFans.
Yeah, my own fan.
That's your OnlyFans, dude.
You want to see a scarred penis?
He got the first one was free.
On that note, it is time to get out of here.
It's pre-lube, baby.
We'll see you guys in the morning. Thanks as always for coming in. Good to see you and talk to you, Masshole.
Gotta put some lotion on it. Sometimes it gets dry. This little scar does.
Peace out, y'all. See you in the morning.
Brought to you by Brain Jerk. Fuck yeah.
I'm with my people, man. I'm with the gang. My heart hurt.